Well, a cherish birthday evening to all of you. Hoping that you're doing well. Everything is okay. And you're better than the last time I saw you. I'm privileged and honored to have all of you here this evening. Tonight, our lecture is very simple. We're asking, does it come like that by force to answer the word? Is it by force to respect your husband? And is it by force to love your wife? Is loving your wife and respecting your husband by force? Tonight we are studying how to love your husband. No, how to respect your husband and how to love your wife. Should there be a reason why you don't want to love your husband? You don't want to love your wife? Should you have a reason for loving your wife? Should you have a justification why you have to respect your husband? I don't know, but I think that there is a good error. TikTokers.
Hello.
TikTokers. I welcome all of you. Facebook, can we share as we start? Facebook, can you please share with me? Very, very, very important. Facebook, share with me. Share with me, please. I welcome all of you to this evening's lecture. What is up now? Okay, so Facebook, YouTube, thank you for being here. I'm grateful for your coming. And every day I say that when you come on live and nobody appears on your life, it means that you are looking at yourself, or specifically, you are tickling yourself and you're laughing. But if you come and even one person appears, it makes a lot of holy sense. So, ladies and gentlemen, this evening, yours truly, Councillor Rutford, I am here. And as usual, I'm here with a very, very disciplined topic. This evening, I am treating a topic, and I'll do much of the talking because Thursdays are lecture time. And I think I've now understood it the team have understood that I should teach and give you way to ask questions. So write your questions down, type them in front. The first thing I want you to type is the School of Relationship and Marriage. Type, I am in class. Type, I am in class. Type, go ahead, type, I am in class. And as you are typing, I'm in class, please tap, 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 let's share. Let's raise the number quickly so our lecture can start. Ideally, our lecture is supposed to start exactly at 7:30. We are behind 7 minutes. We are late behind 7 minutes. Say, I am in class. I am in class. Thank you all very much. I'm honored. I've seen I'm in class. Somebody just wrote, I'm in class. I'm in class. Today, we're reading a lot of the messages that you will type because Abna can come up and Rich White, because of adverts, will come up. Then we can have Vic coming up. The rest of you can come up later. And today we have a big announcement to do. And we are expecting to have Honorable Yafran on the page to come and do an announcement that is very essential to all of us. Remember, we are here to learn, and we are here to celebrate the best of separations that we need to have. I don't know, but this thing, we'll take it like that. Facebook, YouTube, welcome. I know you are all here. Thank you for coming. Share the page with me. Please share the link, share the link with other people and let them join us. It's important. It's important. It's very, very much imperative on you. Immediately you type, I'm in class, say first time. If this is not your first time, say me too, I am in class. This class has a lot of students. Those who have married and divorced, those who are planning to divorce, those who are afraid to divorce, those who don't know what they are in, those who have left faith to judge them, those who want to find themselves. I'm in class. Me too, I am in class. I like that one. Who is that? Abna will come and start reading your messages for us today. Ladies and gentlemen, Abna Sugar, my love, is on her way coming. She's driving to the studio so she can join us. But before Abna Sugar comes, can we put her to shame by going to 5K immediately? Can we please hit 5K? And for those of us on YouTube, can we please share with a friend? Because this class is going to be very intensive. I'm going to see a lot of things in this particular lecture. I'm preaching respect your husband and love your wife. Is it by force to love your wife? Is it by force to respect your husband? Among all the people who find themselves in your life, from your pastor, your bosses, your financiers, who deserves to be respected the more in your life? And today we'll be separating women from wives. We'll make it clear and let you understand that if you are not a wife, you are not under any mandate to respect a husband. We also want to bring to your notice that if you don't have a wife, you don't have any duty doing anything in loving somebody. And we will tell you why it doesn't make sense to apologize to your wife even when you are at fault. It is not every time that when you are at fault, you have to admit and say sorry. What's the difference between the word sorry? What's the difference between the word sorry and apology? Is it the same thing? The word sorry and apology, are they the same? Is there any difference between the two of them? If there is, we're going to learn something about that today. Is there a difference between the word sorry and apology? Are they words that everybody can use? If you hear the word sorry, does it mean you are apologizing? So we'll learn that what is the main difference, that we'll learn it clearly. What is the difference between sorry and apologize? Please, we are just at 2. We are doing maximum of 10, minimum of 5, whilst Abner comes to us. Hit your screen, tap, tap. Remember, the topic today is it by force to respect your husband? And is it same to love your wife? Can you respect a husband as the same as you respect a man? Is there a difference between respecting a man and respecting a husband? Ladies and gentlemen, I was honored today to be the official clergyman in charge of the funeral service of the late Honorable Dr. Asuma Banda, the owner of Amtrak Air, the man who brought the first aeroplane to Ghana and the first ship to Ghana. One of the wealthiest, richest men in our land, Ghana, has produced. These are men who made it financially, intellectually, socially. And today we happen to do a joint service of Muslim service and the Christian service because he kicked the bucket the first week in March. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Tonight, I'm here to make you learn something fresh, something new, something good. Can you tap your screen immediately as we learn together? My name is Reverend Dr. Counselor George Lutrot. For short, call me Dr. Lutrot or call me Counselor Lutrot. I'm a man of many, 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 many hearts. There are 3 major things the Lord God knows in my heart I wish to have. I wish to have more houses so I can bless others. I wish to have more cars so I can bless others. I wish to marry more women so I can have more children. These 3 basic things in my life, God knows my heart, that if he grants me the longevity of life, these 3 things will come up and show their faces in my life on earth. I said, not in any order, but which one comes first, I'll grab it. I wish to have more wives. I mean, more wives. Counselor Lutrot demands to have more wives so I could have more children. That will come after me. Today, in a tribute reading of Alhaji Asuma Banda's daughters, one of them, I remember the tribute. She said, Daddy have left them something. And what has Daddy left them? Daddy have left them a legacy of a name. Wow. That's what I'm fighting for. I tell people every day that my fight on earth, my struggle on earth is not to have titles, but is that my name will become a key for my family members. If you happen to have a child, for me, the child will be happy to say my father's name is a key. If you happen to be married by me, your family will be excited that their daughter came to marry a man whose name is a key. So when a daughter was reading the tribute and said that the father have left them a name, I said, wow, what a legacy. The other one said something in their tribute that they were in school and said, look at you, your father is the one who owns the air and the earth. Did you understand it? Growing up, before they realized that their father was the first man to own an aircraft and own a ship in Ghana. Alhaji Asuma Banda's life story. Let me break protocol and bring you this. Sorry for that, got up. It's not good, but I asked permission to do it. Abna should come by. Abna or him? Oh, Abna no. Not hitting you. So this is it. This is it. You can get everything. I mean, this is the total book of Alhaji Asuma Banda. Should I call it a book or what? Look at it. It's a whole booklet. Is it a booklet, a memoir, or what? His total life story with all the tributes I had. I saw that one for the late DDP, Mr. Tete, Mr. Togbo Mensah. I saw Mr. Togbo Mensah when I was like, wow, I was overwhelmed. But looking at the quality and the presentation of what we got from Alhaji Asuma Banda, I think I am going to work on my name. From 1933 to 2025. This is the order of service, the tributes from family, friends, workers, wife, children is here. This is the booklet. And I'm saying that today, most of the things that the children said about their father all hinges on one important thing, name. They are going to eat with the name. They are going to eat from the name. They are going to live through this name. They are going to become somebody because of this name. And as I'm saying that if the Bible says that good name is better than riches, take it serious because it's important. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have not done our 5K, a minimum of 5K, a maximum of 10K before Abner comes on the scene. But I'm grateful that you are here. I don't take you for granted. If I come and sit and nobody comes, I will not be excited as I am when I see the numbers. It's a long time I saw 200. Everybody is busy. I know my timing draws a lot. But let's do the generic 200K that we do. Let's quickly do it because it's important. We are ready. And when Abner comes, we'll continue. But I want you to share Abner by giving us at least 10K before Abner drops up here, brings her face up here for us. Because I am waiting for Abner Sugar. I am waiting for Abner Sugar because our lecture today, Thursdays, are lecture days. And I am here to teach, and you are here to learn. If you are here and you are tapping the screen, I can't see you tapping the screen. I can't see you sharing the page. Please share and tap. Let's increase our number from 4K to 10K. And whilst we do that together as a family, one of the things I want to encourage you is that the love emoji on top of my head. Click on it so you can have a level. TikTok pays you when your level goes up. So go up there, touch the love emoji on my head, and TikTok will give you an activity to do. Whilst you do the activity, then immediately you are given a level. When the level goes higher, you become, the algorithm will pick you and you will start receiving some remittance for being on TikTok. Life is sweet. Life is nice. Life is important than death. The entrance of Alhaji Asuma Banda's life celebration, a legend goes home. The artwork was something. I realized that many of us are celebrated very well. Celebrate yourself before somebody else can learn how to celebrate you. The daughter, the twins, said something in their tribute. And the statement they made was that, Daddy, you made us feel that there was nothing good about eating without a dessert. Dessert means full meal. So every time we finish eating, you make sure that we take our sugar with the dessert, and now our cravings are sugar. Thank you, Daddy, for making a meaning out of a meal for us. She also said something that I have learned to do as my children will grow, and I'll do it to them. He said once in a while, Daddy will pick a phone with an unknown number and call their number to see how they will react. When the way they receive the call, the way they respond to the stranger the way they handle the stranger, Daddy will call them to see how they are living. And all of a sudden, when they are not able to catch a clue and they act, they misbehave, or they act according to the way they have to respond to a stranger, then he comes in with a laugh that this is your father, this is Daddy. And they go like, oh, Daddy, why do you do this to us? I learned that I'm going to do a lot of surprise prank calls on my children to see the way they are going to act. I mean, I won't try it on my wife in the first place because I don't want her to fail. Neither do I want to encourage you to try on your husband. I see a lot of people, your boyfriend is what? And they ask them the question, and then they say, little they know there's a hidden camera somewhere. There are some questions you don't ask your spouse. There are some questions you don't ask your husband or you don't ask your wife. I mean, if you ask such questions, you leave a negative, indelible mark in their minds forever, because the mind is a construction of the face unknowingly, but we don't see it that way. So I will entreat you to try some things on your children and not on your wife. I know AJ Pounds and Giovanni Caleb started something that seriously was running on 3FM, that they will call you, prank you, and they will ask you questions, and finally tell you you are live on 3 News, and you go like, wow. Radio Gold has the same thing on. They will just prank you with the Radio Gold number, ask you a question, Charlie, where did the party today? What is happening to you? Today happens to be your birthday. What are you saying? So whilst you're saying, say, yeah, Charlie, your friend, George Lutrot and Letitia and Adjoamansa, all of them ask that we wish you a happy birthday. Say, oh, thank you. I mean, but why are they letting you call? Then all of a sudden they say, well, happy birthday to you. Immediately I'm gonna play the go Radio Gold 90.5. I mean, and then you break that here. Ooh, so I was live on radio. Oh, the excitement. I mean, they do it. This wonderful pranks is nice. But I'm saying that in this particular jurisdiction, don't try anything on your husband. Don't try anything on your wife, because the aftermath of the conversation can lead the two of you to quarrel. I've said it before. Quarrels are not supposed to land us in divorce. Quarrels are not supposed to land us in conflict, and we invite people to come and settle us. Quarrels in marriages are official landmark of trying to know each other. And for that matter, you should be able to have a fight, but your fight should not end in marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, may I take the opportunity to tell you that I saw Abna Sugar, and I think finally she's here. Abna, you are late. Even though you are going to type, I'm in class. Abna, you are late. Abna, you are late. Then why do you like lateness? And why do you like lateness? Abna, why you late? Why you late? Abna, why you late? Palmucho say why you late. Say I am in class. Please type I am in class. Abna, Palmucho say why you late.
I'm sorry for coming to class late, guys.
Okay. Your class reps. Do we accept a apology? If we accept, let's give her a cheer. I was sharing the story of, you know, Alaja Smabanda. Antrak. Today I happen to be. Oh, and so for Penny George Lutrot, the president was there. The whole world was watching. The whole world, and I was the man in charge. And I'm taking some lessons from the tribute that people read, and I was taking from the children to the father. Look at any book.
Wow.
Abna, I see a Bob Bra, Abna, I see a Bob Bra.
Wow.
Abna, enya obituary. When you be on coffee, I want to be na everybody is Abna. Hey, President, His Excellency Mahama, Chief Monarch, Elijah Smabanda, diplomats, ex-presidents. Hey, Charlie, Papa Nabobra. And I may catch you when you said there are a lot of things that the children said. One of them the children said today was their father made them understand the meaning of a meal. That you can't eat without a dessert. He proved to them. Almost one of the things he has left them is a name, a legacy, which is a name. The Banda name is a key. Somebody said what I'm saying. I don't need titles. I want to make name Abna. That Abna, when you have the opportunity to use my name anywhere, it should be a key to open a door for you. I say it with all humility and respect. When I got closer to the planning committee of Elijah Suma Banda, it was not my first time though. He came to renovate the 5th floor of maternity. By then, I was a small boy who was attached to the civil engineering department to help. It was solid. It was solid. It was solid. The man is a good man. It's not because he's dead. A lot of people came to testify about the inputs that he has done in their life. Unfortunately for us in Ghana, we don't celebrate the living. We celebrate the dead. What Elijah Suma Banda have done for us, we could have celebrated him a long time. When I got closer and I saw the things he has done, this brochure is even small. I'm not where I can get you. This is a man who was the first person to bring ship to Ghana, to own a ship in Ghana. The first man to own an aircraft in Ghana. This man brought Shippers Council in Ghana. Charlie, it's not a small man. It's not a small man. And we appreciate His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to say that this man needs a higher level of celebration that we never done to him. So he's going to name a portion of the Tema Abo, in honor of Elijah Suma Banda. And I think that I am excited. I am excited. I feel very excited, especially to be part of such a legend. May I grow to have all these things that one day Abna will say, Abna, there are 3 things I've asked God for that I want more. I want God to give me more houses. That I can ask somebody to sleep in my house instead of going to sleep in a hotel. Not for a fee. To see myself owning houses in the 51 states in America. I want to see myself owning houses in every community in London, in Asia, in Australia. I want to own houses there. It's one of my desires I ask God for. I don't want to be a struggling person. I want to walk, and every 10 minutes, every 10 miles, every 1 hour you walk in Accra, in Kumasi, in Volta region, in Bogatanga, there's a house that is owned by me. Call it pride, but this is what I want to see. I want to own properties everywhere. The next thing I want to have is I want to have money. I want to have money. I want to have money. I want to have money to the extent that my name will become money. I want to have it. More money, more houses, more money, more houses, more money, more houses. And the third thing I want to have is more wives. I want to have more wives so I can have more children. These things are in my heart. And I pray to God every time, God should let it happen to me before He calls me to my grave. These 3 things, if God answers them, He might not answer all of them at once. He will start one after the other. But anyone that God gives me, I will appreciate. This is what I am asking for. I don't know what you're asking for. In my birthday month, I think I have the right to make a wish for myself. We welcome ourselves this evening. This evening is a lecture. Like I said, Thursdays, every time we come to lecture. If you want to increase your level, TikTok will give you a tax. Go to where my love emojis is on my hair. Click on it so you can move your level. Somebody is level 4, member of the team. Thank you for joining the team. Can we? Let's go to 10K. You did well. Abna came to meet 5K, like I said. I am grateful. Let me clap. On YouTube, Facebook, You cannot see me well because the network is bad, but don't worry. Let's do it together. Clap for yourself. We did 5K. Can we hit the screens right now? Hit it before we pick it. Today we'll not pick a lot of people here. Abner will be here. If Vic comes, Vic will be here. And then Rich White, because of advert, will be here. But I'm here to teach today. The question is it by force to respect your husband? And is it by force to love your wife? I am here to teach you how to respect your husband. This will go in 3 different parts. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Your question time will come. Write your questions. I have always admired your advice. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, my dear. We are asking, is it by force to respect your husband? And is it by force to love your wife? Respect your husband is a command. Love your wife is an order. We are learning something new today. But before I continue, hear this. Thursday. Throwback Thursday. I've never heard this song before. I don't want it up. What do you talk? I see in your nigga training gabo. Naji and your insanity gabo was a me. Shami. Nyamai, Kejelebi, Geranga Genashina, Lachakoni, Tabiahe, Miguel, Sumaya, Maria, Maria, Charlie, Kai, hey, Maria, Time the screen, let's go. 10K, young cop. Next year, one thing can I say, Allah ado. One thing can I say, would have said why? Where Allah ado, yeah, 2 years, a good Ajay, I will interpret it to you. Abla, can you interpret this song? Para. Let's just go to Chavija everywhere. We go away. Maria, where's the big? Oh, Bessia, where can you be? Bessa, exercise your waist. Yes, go. Maria, Mama. Maria, hey, Maria, Maria, pa. Maria, Maria, I love this part there. 1999. Me what is no what is it? Me who are now. Oh. Ah. All right, Abna, where Maria? And cry for you, no. I'm not dropping you. I'm saying your phone call. But yeah, Maria, yeah, near Bissau. And propose you, Wadia. By your show, yes, show, yes, show. Are you here with me, Uncle? Well, one of our good lecture. Memories of the past. Just it. Just it. What's that's a problem. Where I go there, I don't see it there. That's a good one from Kofi Kenata. If you come along, DJ Lutro. If you would can see your quiet, Jana Gadan.
I mean, my feel pepper soup, your love chicken. 2 for fry, I can 12 fry, fancy natty. And Chicho, I told you I'm an understay. Most of my soul, when you romantic, or that would be not memo. Okay, you the man.
Ade, DJ one. That's right. Me just say.
What's your mama down?
Me just so.
If people wasn't bad,
now
what can say to wasn't bad, maybe I get you with humans and mention I'm good you. I can't sell one task. I mean, baby, I made you with humans and mention I'm good you. Baby, can't let me a mouth.
Thank you very much, Kofi Kenata in the building. Palms African Shop 079-601-18139. Palms African Shop. Palms African Shop. The Kingdom in the UK. Leonard, all African products, including Makwa ginger honey chips in pouches like this. And then MSP 30, Prekase, Banku flour, Akliji flour, anything you want from Ghana. Don't send anybody to bring it to you. Just pick up your phone immediately and call 079 611 8138. 079 611 8138. Palms African Shop has all that you want. Parkway. We've taken it to them, and once they receive it, let's enjoy the best of the best. African shop in the UK so far is Palms African Shop. 079 611 8139. 079 611 8139. You can have your supply at home. All you need to do, call and make your order, and you will not regret you did. If my network is stable, then the class begins now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome myself. Rich White, thank you for being here. I welcome myself. My name is Reverend Dr. Counselor George Lutrot, and like I said, I feel excited today that I was honored to be the officiating minister, or one of the officiating ministers, or the main officiating minister for today's program of A Legend Going Home. Alhaji Dr. Asuma Banda. And I'm saying that if there's nothing at all that I appreciate, look at his booklet. And your book, the legacy, Nyama Wire, Chale, where will be tell me go see your thesis? Ade. Onipaya Diosai, Alhaji, may your soul rest in perfect peace. And I'm telling you, Nipa bewu. The money can't send my rain feeder. Or see, you've left us a legacy, which is your name. Everywhere we mention your name, your works will follow you. Bible says that blessed are those who die and die in the Lord. For now, their works will follow them. I pray for you that you have a good name, because good name is better than riches. Tonight, my topic is very provocative. And I was thinking Abna will stay, because some questions I want to ask, like Rich Wife, like Abna, like Vic, I want to ask them specific questions as I roll on, and then some few people. I also said that we have a big announcement to do today. We have an announcement from Honorable Yaofra. She has to do an announcement here on our page, so we'll do it. Where is Clarice? Clarice, where is Clarice? My Clarice. Clarice, you're careful. Esther, Kofre Clarice Brass is here. Kona Kofre Nebra. Kona Kofre Clarice Bra. I said, Abrabwa Clarice Airborne, Mintias here. Open are you Bruniria, you swing the Abba Edia Bro for the perspective neighbor. Now, Obian Smash Kowari Bruni. After Atiani Yeshua, oh man. Now, what person are you Bruniri? Bruniri Bakuno by me, who be Friday is the idea and a Bakubi by also you Bruniri. Now, about the Zana Bruniri Bakon Kayam, Shua Uma. Well, only maybe a Clarice word. Catch and say, the School of Marriage and Relationship have missed her. Her contribution is very, very important to us because she's the only Obruniri among us. This evening, we are treating the topic, is it by force to respect your husband? And is it by force to love your wife? The loving of a wife and the respecting of a husband, is it mandatory? Is it compulsory? I saw because the onus lies on you to do it. Not to do it. Can you choose not to respect your husband? Can you choose not to love your wife and nobody can hold you responsible? Well, the reason, after this lecture, which I'm dividing into 3 parts, part 1, part 2, part 3, we will learn something different from here. We are addressing wives, we are addressing women, and we are addressing men, we are addressing husbands, and we are addressing fathers. So we want to deal with mothers, we want to deal with wives, women. Dealing with them will be a stronger word, but we want to address them. We are addressing wives, we are addressing husbands, we are addressing men, and we're addressing women. We're addressing mothers, and we're addressing fathers. In this contextual conversation, our question is respect to a husband by force? Forcing us to respect our husbands, who is forcing us, as it were, to come clean, not just respecting our husbands, but also putting a premium on the love our husbands must share with us. We're also going to learn something. Is respect reciprocal? Is love reciprocal? Should you demand the same you give? Because that is how some people have made it. There's a statement I saw that whatever you give to a woman, she turns it into something else. So, should men respect women so women can love men? Is it a reciprocating thing that if you respect me, I'll love you? If you love me, I'll respect you? Is that how the order of creation is when it comes to the union? Tonight, I'm going to try my best in my elements, out of my elements, to teach. Whatever I've read, I want to provoke you to ask me more questions today. I want more questions, a highly intellectual discourse. I want us to brainstorm that in the next 45 minutes of my lecture, you'll be overwhelmed that part 2, you wish to be here. Once again, I don't take you for granted. The fact that you have come to join me, I respect you. Thank you for coming. I said earlier on that TikTok is paying. So see the live emoji on my head. Click on it. Do the assignment they ask you to do so that you will also be an upliner with a higher level, not just on TikTok. Thank you once again. I appreciate you. Those of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook Live, if you didn't come, who will come and watch me? Even though you are busy, see, you are watching me. Thank you. I honor you and I appreciate you. I don't have all the answers to all the questions in the world, but I've read wide. I've practiced wide. So at least I have some things that I can share with you on this particular topic. Respect your husband and love your wife. I want to search for it in our Chrome or Google system, and I've not seen somebody yet treating both of them together. The only time I saw a passing statement was a preacher admonishing wives and husbands during marital ceremony to love their wives, and the wives should submit themselves by respecting their husbands. But I've really not seen a whole lecture, as it were, on this particular topic that we can take a cue from. Let me say this as I start my lecture. Anytime you meet a human being, keep this in your head. That person is a door. I repeat, anytime you meet a human being, that person you meet is not a human being again. He is or she is a door. That person is a door to an opportunity to unleash a level of secret wealth out of your life. That person is a door that when they open onto you, you'll be successful. That person is a door that will give you access to connection. Nobody on earth has ever survived without human beings, because human beings are doors, and they are doors of opportunities, and they are doors of pain. The level by which you reach, and the particular door that you want to be open onto you, everything you are looking forward for is already in existence. The car you are looking forward for somebody to have, for somebody to give you, that car is parked in somebody's garage. I want you to own more cars. I want to own more houses. I want to have more wives, to have more children. These statements I'm asking for, they are premeditated assignment, prayer, request of me, George Lutot, my heartbeat. The answers will not come from God like manna from heaven, but these answers are coming through me. So every time you meet a man, whether on TikTok, whether on Facebook, whether on YouTube, whether on the streets, whether in an Uber, whether it's in a bus, in a trotro, every time you meet a human being, let this be at the back of your mind that this is my door of opportunity. This is my door of breakthrough. This is my door of success. This is my door of travel. This is my door to marriage. Every human being is a door. But because in life, when your name is mentioned, it's mentioned for only two reasons on earth, whether the good or the bad. The door that you have an opportunity to see may be a door that will mention your goal, or a door that will mention your bad. However, every human being is an opportunity and is a door. Don't close any door before you or behind you until it is necessary to shut that door behind you. Don't say because you're married, friends who might give you connection and opportunity, you cut yourself from there. Be careful the doors you shut. Be careful the doors you open. There are some doors that we have opened today into our lives, and we've never ever been free. We've never had peace of mind. There are certain doors that when you meet and you open, your life is doomed forever. Therefore, I pray on this motivational platform that if by chance, by mistake, you find yourself in a place where you have mistakenly, unknowingly activated an open door which has landed you in trouble, may God, with His infinite mercy and love, may the God who created us and knows us more than we know ourselves, shut that door for you. May any door of mockery, any door of victory, any door of shame and disgrace that is open, doors with prosperity, may those doors be shut with favor. I declare that you meet men. Your door of favor is here now. Go for it. Your door of liberty is here now. Go for it. Your door of marriage is here now. Go for it. This is why I want to encourage you. Never ever belittle any man. And don't allow your heart to cause you to lose men. Some of us, our act and attitude has driven away a lot of men, shutting doors in our own face. We are saying we don't care, but if you don't care, then why are you alive? Let's reflect on this statement I have made. Don't allow your instincts, your intuition, your evidence shut door before you. Now, Yenyame, be careful before you say somebody Yenyame. God doesn't work in vacuum. He works in mysterious ways. He has a way of calling people to use them for His own purpose. God can call somebody you least expect to do what He wants done for him. Same way God can call the richest person on earth to do what He wants on his behalf through an official, through the president, through a member of parliament. Never think that everything you do is normal. Majority of these actions that we will take will not just be an exercise in futility, but it will end up to be a systematic, proper, steady to show ourselves approved unto our God. Men are doors. So make sure you don't shut doors unnecessarily. Let your temper come down. Let your temper come down. The situation at hand demands frowning. Don't frown. Remember, manage your thoughts, manage your feelings, and manage your action. This evening, this motivation was proudly brought to you by Makwe Ginger Honey Chips. Makwe Ginger Honey Chips. This was brought to you by Makwe Ginger Honey Chips, the sole distributor of Makwe Chips. Everywhere you go, like Abnache Bache will say, ginger chips there. Here. Then to my lecture. Thank you so much. And for the rest of you on YouTube, thank you. Your questions can come. You can type in a question and I will answer you. But it will not come immediately because my lecture must flow. So we learn something beyond what we have learned from him. Get ready because I am going to speak. You know why I'm repeating myself? So you know where we are now. It's lecture time. So I'm starting by saying that a lot of us have come a long way when it comes to this thing called respect to a husband and love to a wife. I said two words. Somebody who asked, what is respect?
This is the definition of respect.
So I'm picking up the Google definition of the respect. Then I come to my definition of respect. A feeling of deep admiration for someone or something. A feeling of deep admiration of someone or something is called respect. So respect is a feeling. Respect is a feeling. Respect is a feeling. And it's like love. Respect is a feeling of admiration, adoring somebody. It's respect is a feeling of recognizing an authority. Respect is a feeling of giving admiration to something. And this comes as a result of abilities and achievement of whoever you are releasing their respect for. I hear people say that I respect myself. And I hear others reminding people when they are misbehaving, respect yourself. Can you respect yourself? Is it possible that an individual can respect themselves? How can they respect themselves? Others must do the respect on your behalf. Because the word respect is a feeling of admiration. So based on this, then when I'm asking, is it by force to respect your husband? Answer is yes. Because when it comes to respect, it's a deliberate action of a feeling of admiration towards some people who are in authority or are above you. Very, very essential. You have to learn how to manage your self-respect. That's my own. So respect is a feeling of admiration. And whoever you admire, you respect. Whoever you admire, you will respect. But if you don't, it will just anything. Well, it doesn't stop us from learning. We'll continue our lecture. And you have to sort this thing out. Well, I'll continue my lecture. Rich wife, thank you for coming once again. Abner, when you finish the phone call, come back. Let's learn. So when a woman is claiming that I can't respect a man who doesn't respect me, how do we resolve that? Well, so if F comes, how do we manage our feelings? Because the therapy of managing these things we are talking about is to manage your anger. We need to manage our anger. Because if we don't take care, we'll drive the spirit of unity. Well, like I said earlier, is it by force to respect your husband? And is it by force to move and know what respect is to authority? Some of us, the hospital has taken away our sense, our workplace have taken away our sense, the church has taken away our sense, the environment we live in has taken away our sense, and there have been a constant rejection of who we are. This is what respect is. It means that all of us, one way or the other, have contributed to the wrong pronunciation and the articulation of. We need to do the right thing for the people to learn. Because even if nobody is paying, I don't understand it. But so be it. We will do the needful by respecting our husbands. So a lot of us are expecting that our husbands will also love us. So once he proves that he loves us, then we give him access to others are not having access to. Well, If that is the definition of love, then are we truly in love? Are we in love? I said I've been a rich wife, and that the three of them will assist me, as it were, to settle whatever needs to. Abner, we have a certain way before, and it was credited to us as respect. But how would a man know you are respectful? We'll start from the man. Because you see, at the buono eko yembuade yemfa nidie emma panyifo dada eti nipa no mbuade a wawale ndie odi obu eko eden onipa na ohu ne ho onipa na otutia ne rent onipa na emwa bi afi ne ho ba bia no okasa ho obesen na woman kas friend name oh the injection contract. Okay, I am saying a lot to draw your mind that respect is an admiration. So we are learning, and our topic is divorce by force. Because this attitude is killing us. Well, you have learned something about respect, that it is not end, it's not negotiable. But the word respect is admiration. So they put that they admire you so much, so they give you respect as if they are sick. It's part of this life journey. Seriously, part of this life journey we're taking. And I pray that we'll grow to become listeners, talkers that will bring us money. Very, very important. So somebody will also ask, what is love? And I think you go to the song. We'll run the song by ourselves, so we can know what to do. Do you respect your husband? No, answer in your heart. Do you respect your husband? Well, do you respect your husband? With a choice of your bad marriage and your official duty, when you are supposed to tie your hand, swear on going to bring a certain man called Jay. Now, remember the story of David, Uriah and his wife. When a king was interested in delight, Now, this word respect, I'm re-emphasizing on it because we have destroyed the word respect. Yeah, most of the times women coming to echo it loud. If you respect me, I respect you. If you respect yourself, I will respect you. What is called self-respect? If you respect, I respect you means what? What is called self-respect? For those of you who understand what it is, share with us. Make a request and let's pick you up. Life is important. As human beings are good doors. Respect, they say, is earned. How do we earn respect? So I said, what is called self-respect? We say it. We say it, Papa. We've been saying it regularly. Shawun, Shawun, let me there. Invest our country go out. Shawun. If you understand what I'm saying. So the word respect is admiration. Do you respect your husband? Do you respect your husband? These things I'm teaching will have to be transcribed into books. Do you respect your husband? Do you even know what respect is? So in the first place, you can give it to a husband. Do you have an idea? Do you have an idea? Whether you respect your husband. Rachel, thank you. You know, there are a lot of us that we have not reacted because we have never found the cause to disrespect our husbands. But the process in handling issues and situations, the level of understanding your personal or interpersonal relationship with your face. Respect your spouse is by force. Should you respect him? The man is not pulling his weight. He will get drunk and I'll be called to go and carry him. The man talks to me just anyhow. The man sees me like one of the daughters. He says this. He says that. He says this. He says that. It's feelings. And feelings are manageable. Because it's worrisome that you don't respect. If your husband can stand somewhere and say, hey, Mr. Many negotiations say, baby. So, and back to our story of the day, or if it's Abner or Gladys. Well, respect is where we are today. I told you earlier on, I wouldn't take you much far from where I am. Because today I want us to understand what is respect is not end. Respect is provided. It's not end. It's not end. Very, very essential. So respect your husband. Don't wait for a husband to come and say that I respect you. It's not. His response alone bruise the ego that goes with him. All right. So once we have been able to establish, and I get quiet so that you can stimulate what I'm sharing with you. Do you respect your husband? Rich wife says yes. Somebody do have type yes. What do you do to respect him? Is he ignoring? Well, I am back again. Today I'm lecturing and I'm continuing the fire. Hit your screens. We're just 14 and let's go to 20. So we have come to establish the fact that respect is a feeling of admiration or admiration, to admire something, to see something happening and be excited it's happening under your watch. Very, very important to know how to respect. So I'll teach you as a wife. Because as a wife, you know how to respect so that you know how to talk. Look, respect is in conversation. Respect is in communication. We have respect during sexual intercourse. We have respect during our day-to-day activity. There's a level of respect that you can only accord a local chief executive officer. But when it comes to self-love, what do you do? Well, another break again for your understanding. Respecting your spouse or respecting specifically your husband is one of the things every woman who has become a wife must know that it's a must. It's by force. It's not negotiable. But you see, like I said, never forget that every human being is a door. So never get pissed off. Never get angry. Never get hurt. Don't lose track of your mouth and what you say. All in the name of one thing: anger. So love yourself. know the worth on you, because it's important that for you to be able to say, I respect Counselor Lutot, it means that you have admired me according to the word. All of us have a desire to go somewhere. All of us have a desire that our children will go to good school. We all have desire that we own cars so that our wife can easily drive. What don't we wish? We all want good things. Nobody sitting like I'm doing that will have honey coming from heaven and they want to lick it because honey. And I always say that when you see ants around sugar, there's a problem with the sugar. Because ants don't play around sugar. Usually they play is the houseflies. When you see sugar around honey, ants around sugar, you should be happy because that's where they play. I requested for the one that is not cold. I requested for the one that is very, very cold. I don't understand why you give me food that's like so, because you are demanding a certain level of respect. But like I said, respect is not earned. For wives and husbands, there is a mandatory thing on your head. And that which is mandatory on your head is a treasure to you. Marriage is sweet. Marriage is good. But when your wife doesn't respect you, marriage is warm. I always want to repeat that. Conflict, misunderstanding, fight will happen between husband and wife. But when it happens, one of the secrets you have to always remember is that it's not meant to depart. It's not meant to destroy us. It's not meant to tear us into pieces. It's not meant to make us feel we're not in charge of our own lives. So, we will continue we will continue. Because self-respect is a positive internal sense of one's own worth and dignity. Self-respect is a positive internal sense of one's own health. Thank you very much for loving yourself. Thank you very much for living a life that you can look back and clap your hands for yourself. So respect is not earned. Respect is not two-way affair. Respect is authoritative and is theocracy and is one way. I want to say that now I'm ready to let you come and ask your question. But Abna is not here. I don't know if she's sleeping. I don't know what is happening to her network, or she has a series of calls. But we are treating how to respect a husband. Is it by force to respect your husband? Is it by force to love your wife? And I've said it from the beginning that when it comes to the word respect, it is having a sense of admiration for someone or for something. So if you admire your husband that much, if as it were, you give recognition to the man who has brought light on you with an authority, it will never be difficult for you to respect him. But the reason why it's difficult for you to respect your husband is because you have not gotten to the stage of admiring him for who he is. Now hear me. A husband is not a man who has 4 degrees, 17 masters. He is not. We are talking about a husband. A husband is the man. He's the male. He is the male person in the marital status. So a husband is a man who is married to a woman who has become his wife. These conversation we're having should provoke you to change the way you approach things. And as a matter of fact, when you're doing your prayer, have everything. Everything. Well, respect your husband. It is not hard to respect him. Every woman, including my mother and my sisters, will do what I'm about to say. It is easy for a wife to move within a second from the position of a wife to a woman to just disrespect. It's painful. When a woman have evidence of whatever she's not been looking for, when a woman, my grandmother said, when a woman has evidence of things you have done, things you are doing, when she picks it up, she acts like an animal. If you need to move to a cool, that's what my grandmother said. Why did she say that? Didn't get why? He said no. One of the things that you cannot in this life get rid of is relationship. Well, wish you all the best. Do you love or respect your husband? Which one are you doing now? When you make a request, I'll pick you up. This is part 1. And in this part 1, we're treating just respect. We didn't even attend the law because we don't want to crash our brains and the activities that we're going through. You cannot avoid the respect of your husband as long as you remain as a wife. I rest my important case here that I said that every wife can respect her husband. Unless pomposity and pride will cause you not to do that. And earlier on, I was telling you that most of these issues, when they happen, we walk in briskly to go and, as it were, I leave it to your conscience, your judgment, that the fact that your husband has misbehaved doesn't give you this level of clearance to, as it were, disrespect themselves. Usually we do these things and we come back and say we are sorry. And we are expected that should solve the issue. The word sorry and the word apologize or apology are not the same. So the word sorry and the word apology, the two of them, these two words, apology and sorry, two of them are not the same word. So we all grammatically, is that right? Yeah, grammatically make a lot of errors. We do a lot of, we make a lot of errors. A lot, not one, not two, a lot. Because we think that saying sorry solves the problem. But there's everything sorry and apology. So we use it interchangeably. Interchangeably. I open the lines for those who want to ask questions. How to respect your husband. Is it possible to respect him? Well, if there's nobody, because there's no moderator to ask questions, I'll close. But thank you for coming. As long as you remain as a wife, respect your husband. If you have pride, you are not able to apologize. Apologize. Not say sorry. So I leave it. Someone says, speak her. Where is she? You know that Abna does all these movements so I don't get distracted in my lecture. You have to make a request and you can be picked. Okay. So I'm picking 2 or 3 people that I am today. Yes, my dear, welcome.
Thank you, Counselor.
Any question? Good evening.
Yeah, please, I want to know.
Yes.
When a heat of argument come in a marriage,
yes,
and each of you are arguing, does it mean you don't respect? You are trying to like explain yourself to your partner. Does it mean you don't respect? After the fight, you resolve your issue, whatever that happened. But does it mean you the woman don't respect the man? That's why when he talks, you talk back.
Brilliant question. When somebody talk, you don't respond. It's a form of disrespect. If the thing the person is saying demands a response. Because to disrespect somebody doesn't come just by verbal means. There are body gestures that are more disrespectful than speaking. But in the heat of an argument, I always say that conflict and fight should not lead us to divorce or third-party settlement. But it is the pride in us and the choice of words we exhume during the quarrel. The things we say to each other. Bible says that it says be angry, but sin not. So the things you say during the time of the quarrel, you understand, my sister, is what makes the quarrel more evil. So this morning there was a lady who called me from Western North. And she says that the husband is beating her and she cannot even walk. She hits her, basa, 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 basa. So he wants to ask what he should do. I said, wow. What did you do? I say, I went to visit my mother. When I was coming back, I decided to pass through my husband's workshop. When I got it, there was this lady sitting down. They are talking and laughing. So I asked my husband, can you excuse me? Let me talk to you. He said first, he asked that, madam, can you excuse that I talk to my husband? And the husband look at her. You know, that's disrespectful. No, do you know, to work to, yes, to work to your husband's office and tell whoever is sitting there, can you please excuse me, let me talk to your boss or let me talk to my husband? That is disrespect to the husband. Because in the first place, it means that the man is not in charge. You control. You can make a request quietly in the ears of your husband. Then your husband takes the decision in allowing whoever is in the office to sit to listen or to walk out. But your walking in doesn't make you the owner of your husband. Then he went,
should have called the husband before going there.
The husband is not even aware that she's coming there.
Yes, sir.
She came in. She came in. When she got there, can I see you a little bit? So the husband is supposed to stop talking to the lady and walk to her. When the husband went to her, say when she came, he asked the husband. So with all the things you are doing, is it this thing that is sitting there? That's why you are behaving that way you are behaving. So I didn't I had to tell and saying, hey, whoever. The husband didn't talk. According to her, the husband did not talk. In the evening when the husband got home, the husband asked her, so that disgraceful thing you came to do in my office, what does it mean? Because the fact is that it's not like or in a fee. Baby, just at the door, and they will talk for the lady inside to hear, and that's what I asked her. I was listening. When her husband got home, then she said, "Hey, when yaba, because I know about that home." He said the man didn't talk. He said, "Well, that's what she said. I'm just repeating what she said. Then the next thing she heard, bah, 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 4 slaps from the husband. And I said, madam, it is wrong for a husband to hit you, to abuse you. It's the biggest mistake. You have to report until you're arrested. But did you say anything? He says, yes. I told him that se was some practice. My 2 feet down back on your team. Near time baby, I between action. Now, my bread, any time you do the beer and call yourself. So, what she said is what warranted the slap. Because even the Bible says that A quarrelsome person's cheek calls for slap. A Jimmy for anno asem efrefra sotro. So I told her, your husband is wrong for hitting you. But you are equally wrong from going to his office to go and even accuse him or exchange words with him or make statement that the person there, even if the person is a girlfriend. So they call hospital, their doctor and they can. Now frame me, now catch them. This morning, when I was in a hurry to go for, that's what about this program. So, madam, you see, the quarrel is not a problem, but what you say during the quarrel, what you do during the quarrel, you also be makwasia ese uwefu awukasa. And as I'm saying that when a woman is angry, including my mother, because of what they are standing on to talk, they will misbehave. There are times that they shut every door in front of them, and that is where the disrespect is.
Okay.
Choose your words. Know what you are saying well. Say it that it will still mean what you are saying, but it will not be insulting. You can't insult the man ahead of you. A man providing for you. A man giving you shelter. Oh, a man you have allowed to pay your bride price and change your name from your family name to his name. Such a man you want to insult. If you are able to insult your husband, whether openly, secretly, in your heart, you will not survive it. So it's not about the quarrel. It's not about the exchange of words. It's about the type of words you use during the exchange. That's all. What are you saying during the exchange? Are you going to say, I didn't mean that? And that's what I'm saying, that most of us, pride is our problem. Pride, no, be careful. A young lady came to me and said that the husband is so wicked that he has never met a man like that before. And I said, oh, are they? Or say, they got married. And 8 years ago, they were married. She told the husband she wants to go and read her master's. The husband kept postponing. But she just realized that the husband has assisted another lady to go and read her master's. So she came back to ask the husband, and to me, they go school yechi. Sana Ethiopia, Misa Obafo Fraudia. What Buana man acquired the masters? Means so Makofa prospectus. May start a class next week. She has gone to take a prospectus, paid her fees, and she's starting class next week. And he's telling her husband. And the man said, you mate. Oh, until you mate pen abeka. And you're ferry. And you're ferry, so no ireti. Or no gaza ko any nyama ko ni school. Say me ko akodi masters na ya we ya ana. I'm saying, madam, who cancer? Or see a counselor, he may catch them. 8 years, they mean go school. That's madam. Who ba wale anak by school? Now she's quiet. Because the fact that I come to marry you doesn't mean I should further education. It's a choice. And your husband is saying that take your time. Maybe he has a scholarship for you. But what offer form? What feeling? What chia? Who born a money? No, then. One can say identity now go for a form. I am to the son say, Wabu Bia Manipana ko school. I am masters. Nipani scholarship. Also, he was able to go to government secretariat, and the person said, how do you have all this information? The person shared with a friend, and the friend told my friend, and my friend told me. Don't go concerning me. Now in the okunu here, hey, abaya bi owo house ukunu na abo man akwaye the masters dia bo ukunu man here. So Ghana secretariat scholarship for na man kwan and okwaye ukunu do ya do. The person was saying it maybe not an evil way, but the woman has used it against the husband. Now the man says, so I could give form. What you now we are program there. Now the bomodin na koi. He says why? So it's not about the quarrel, you see. It's about what you say during the quarrel. It's about what you do during the quarrel. It's about the way you end it after the quarrel. The word sorry, the word apology are not the same thing. And as I was saying earlier on that, if you hear the word apology and sorry, they can mean the same thing. But like I said earlier, you need to have a positive internal sense of one's own worth and dignity, which is what we call self-respect. So, my dear, I hope I've answered your question to address others that others will want to ask. Any other question, please? Does anybody have any other question again? Welcome, my dear. Any other question again? If you have a question, just make a request and I'll pick you so that I can answer and we close. On YouTube here, if you have any question, you can ask me. Jane, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you. If you have any question, just make a request and I'll pick you up to ask your question. If not, I'm closing. I know it's 10 p.m. for Abner. All right, Letitia, do you have any question?
Thanks, Fla. Good evening.
Good evening, Letitia. How are you doing? Any question?
Hi. My question is, in argument, maybe you're having an argument with your husband. Is the man also having a right to say anything he wants to say to you without you talking?
No. Both of us don't have the right to say anything that at the end of the day will regret. The Bible says that be angry, but sin not. So both of us don't have. But there's one thing. Whoever is ahead of you doesn't have the right to insult you, but have the right to say things that might hurt you. And they don't even have to apologize. That's the difference. But a man is supposed to have a tolerance level that is above 10%. You know, tolerance in its own self is 10%. Anybody that says that I have some level of tolerance for things, God created each and every person with a tolerance level of 10%. The only time you become a man who can tolerate a wife in marriage is when you have more than 10% tolerance level. So your normal level is 10, but you need to build the capacity to go beyond 10. Because me and my wife, we are 10-10. The only way I can be able to manage my wife is to go beyond 10. So if you say when your husband insults you, I insult you back. It's the most loose thing any wife can do before a husband. I'm learning from you. If you insult me, I'll insult you too. No, I'm learning from you. I don't know how to insult. But if you insult me, I'm telling you that the younger are learning from the older. So when you insult me, me too, I will insult you back. It's a common thing. We say it.
Yeah.
That's where the problem is. So you see, to respect is admiration. To admire, there's a level. My boss has made a statement, and the statement is insulting. The reason why I'm hearing what she is saying as an insult, but I can't reply her is because the position she carries. I am admiring the position. She's my boss. She's ahead of me. So I cannot reply, even though what she's saying is insulting. That is how husband, that is the level of authority that the man exerts in marriage.
Okay.
It is wrong for a husband to insult you because he's a man. A man must manage, man, age. So I look at a man who can insult a wife, Jimmy for who can time, who can so you're bad. These are animals. They are not men. They are not men. They are not men. If I realize the man can stand and exchange words with a wife, he's not a husband. He's not. He's a rubber stamp. He's not a husband. But a true husband has a way to manage a wife. But I'm telling you, if you want to be a good wife, learn not to say sorry. Learn to apologize. Because sorry and apology are not the same. Be remorseful. But don't act to come and say sorry. Because there's some sorry that when you say, it might be received, but will never have an accent of forgiveness. You cannot insult your husband in public. I mean, you are going, your husband is calling you. Tisha, you are not minding because you are angry. And other people will call you, Madam, everybody calls you, don't mind, you go. You get to the house and you expect me to still come to you. No. Can you please remember what you just did? The level of disgrace, the level of shame, what you've done out there. Are you coming to say,
okay,
I'm sorry?
I want to ask something here.
Go ahead.
Maybe at that time, I'm angry. And if I should stand by, maybe there will be more argument, there will be more words that will come out from me that I'm preventing. So I have to work on that one too.
So when you work on me, what is it? It's to manage your anger.
To me, yes.
So to you, yes, you disrespect me to manage your anger. So I'm with you at Kaneshi. Something has happened. And to manage your anger, you pick a car and go back to Dansoba. I don't know where you're going to. I'm stranded looking for you and you are home. I look for you and call you, you don't pick, you switch off your phone. Then I get home. Before I got there, you are lying on the bed. How do you expect me to react? How do you expect me to react?
Sometimes in marriage, I've been married for 10 years now. They will tell you that if there's an argument in the house, mostly the man, when your wife is angry and he's nagging, just go out. That one too.
Is the wrong way. That is why most men who don't have access to go out begin to abuse the wife. You don't have to go out. Okay. Learn to manage yourself, manage your thoughts, manage your feelings, manage your action.
Okay.
You should be able to manage your hands. That's why I say that you don't need 10% tolerance level. You need beyond 10% because your 10% is your brief. It's your base. So anything that comes after 10% is what can use to manage the situation. And I tell people, look, anytime you are a wife, you are doing something, your husband says, listen. Just listen. But all women, including my mother, will misbehave because they think that they are right, especially when they have evidence. I mean, if your wife comes to catch you with another woman, pants down, she thinks that no, nobody came to call me. I saw the two of you. So what do you want me? The fact that I've cheated doesn't give you the right to come and insult me. Who are you? What do you mean? No, what do you mean by that? It's like a man go and catch the wife cheating. And the best thing you do is to beat the woman. You are sick. Who gave you that right? Nobody gave you that right. Yes, you have the evidence, but you don't have the right to touch it. So you go and meet your wife, somebody, you go and chance on your wife, she's committing adultery, cheating with somebody, and then you pounce on, beat her. No, what do you mean by that? A man came to plastic surgery. I met him angry. I was going to buy kebab. And I met a man very angry. And everybody was talking, oh, Master, boko, Master, what's in my bread? Dang. Then somebody saw me, oh, counselor. And then in Kasama, why? And I said, Master, boko, about tray. Then I said, counselor, my bro. I'm saying, Bema Bia, Kasawa bread, no bread. Master, I'm power bread, kafra. And I held the hand. Then he broke down in tears. What is the matter? The child is at monkey stage. Or we are the fashion and you are catching the wife say, what's what a worker? Panitina worker. So to mean to work here. So bana ya dia. I'm in a coins. Menenaba yabe metua sika. Akola we akori samna yaye. Enem office ye framia ye bana shishi 75% ben. Then a buyer ni maame di so hie kosi edware. Ena ogya call dem so kopiki call. Oba otie na akola ni tim. In so share na one dilute mu akola na ehwie gu mu wa hihye me be kan ya o se me pon adwuma na mbe fie be bo ananka akola na hihye mo se we ya kwasasem in kwasasem we too woman look there are women that are very cheeky. They are checking their text message. They are checking their email. They are checking their greetings. They are checking in everything they do. When they see you, when they talk to you, as if they hate you when you are married to them. And that's how painful it was going for the man. So the man who came to the place, your friend of Bar Hospital, and said, then Abba. And you said this. Obama never to hospital now can't wait them. And the nurse said, and but you just disgrace the man. So point at me put one best now day. Charlie. Oh, I could keep all or we are 1 minute with this samana 1 minute coin. When you so see or yet them with them and copy call. Fence so fry. You understand what I'm saying? When we were growing, my mother taught us that never put hot water undiluted in the bathroom. So once the water goes to the bathroom, there was no child crawling. But my mother told us that's the principle. My mother told us that we don't carry kettle to the bathroom. And she made it clear, if you are pouring water from the kettle to the bucket, make sure there's cold water before you pour the hot water. It is training. So when I come and our child is bent, 75% bent, coming to waste money for your negligence, I will smile. But you open your mouth and tell your husband, when you close from work and you come back home, hope you come home early, you will help me to assist me so that the child will not be bent. Well, somebody say close the bathroom. I hear you. That is if your bathroom has the door. But if your bathroom was like then the bathroom, my grandmother's bathroom, where you put a cloth and a wood, free range, there's no door. You didn't kata gate now the dua to say now to man the kata home. And from above be who to be who got it a fair off. So Letitia, I think I've answered your question.
Yes, please.
Any other question?
God bless you.
Bless you too. So I'm teaching part 1 of respect your husband. Is it by force to respect your husband? I said, is it by force to respect your husband? Is it by force to love your wife? There are two topics I'm treating, but I've started with the wives today. Is it by force to respect your husband? Do you have any question? Please, I give you the next 15 minutes and I wrap up. I have to close. Please, what time will you be here tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow we'll start, God willing. I have a program, so we have to start early and then we close. Maybe tomorrow we'll start at 7 o'clock and we'll close at 8:30 so I can go and have my show. God willing. Thank you. But follow us from here, the School of Marriage and Relationship, Counselor Lutot. We teach you every Thursday and Friday if we have available time. Learn how to respect. And we are talking about respect to a husband. There's a difference between respect to a man and respect to a husband. You can disrespect a man, but you should not disrespect a husband. There is no man. There is no mandate. Yes. Is it?
I said you can disrespect a man,
But not a husband.
but respect not is. Can you please break it down for us?
You can disrespect a man because you are a woman, but you cannot disrespect a husband because you are a wife.
Okay.
Because a man is not an authority over you, but a husband is.
Okay.
And if you disrespect the authority over you, then how will you live? Your man is your Lord. Your man is your God. When you disrespect him, then you don't have a Lord anymore. Can you live without a Lord? Can you live without a head? Put your pride aside. Put your pride aside. Put your pride aside and learn how to apologize for your disrespect and disgrace. Respect your husband. It's by force because of marriage. No matter how poor your husband is, as long as he remains as a husband, you have to learn how to respect him. Now, it is not normal for you to find a side chick giving somebody's husband respect. So side chicks are very disrespectful because they don't have any mandate to respect. They naturally will respect you as a man, but they have high gross of disrespect for you if you are not properly trained. When it comes to a wife, you have no excuse. It is by force to respect your husband. It's very annoying. Very annoying that from your natural you, this man doesn't deserve your respect. But you are mandated to do so. It's just like in your office setting, where because you didn't educate yourself to a higher level, this young master's degree holder has become the director. And because he's young, he doesn't know how to talk to the grown-up, he misbehaves and talks by heart. It's so difficult to work under him. Same way, when you come here with education and you are controlling grown-ups who are less educated than you, they will frustrate you. Look, marriage acts like a scam. But if you understand, you will eat the fruit thereof. I encourage you to beat down your pride. Change your thinking pattern. Manage your thoughts, your feelings, and your action. Look at the aftermath of where you're going. Look, marriage is not permanent until divorce is permanent. But until divorce happens, have a good record. Have a good record. Are you happy nobody respects your husband around you because of what you have done? A certain woman has told everybody about what her husband does. To the extent that recently somebody met me and said, hey, so you people, this is how you are. And I said, why? He said, this woman says this is how the husband have done. He did this, he did this, he did this, he did this, he did this. I was shocked because the man doesn't look it. Is that how you people are? Oh, I'm disappointed in all of you. And I only smile. And I told myself, this woman is stupid. How do you call this ordinary man and tell an ordinary man what your husband, who is not an ordinary man, has done? Is it just because you want to share? That is disrespect. That is disrespect. That is disrespect. Well, I rest my case. Thank you all for coming. Letitia, thank you too. Once nobody has any question, when time is up, I'll close. Tomorrow, God willing, 7 p.m. Ghana time, we'll continue with the conversation. Thank you all who came to learn on YouTube. But I told you from the beginning, every human being is a door of opportunity. When it opens unto you, it will either give you the opportunity to go ahead or lose. Be careful you don't shut human beings in front of you and shut your doors. If you are listening to me and you have disrespected your husband, get out of your pride and learn to say, honey, I apologize. Don't go and say sorry. I say there's a difference between sorry and apology. So look at the two based on your action and go and apologize. Husbands, when wives offend you and they apologize, I crave your indulgence. Think through and forgive them. But depending on the way they ask for the forgiveness, there are people who want to ask for forgiveness, but they ask, come and ask forgiveness with explanation. I am sorry. I'm apologizing for the way I acted. But you know, this is not how I am. What you did have really hurt me. And because of what you did, that's why I did what I did. If you didn't do what you did, I will not do what I did. But I have to apologize to you because I overreacted. So I apologize for my actions. But I've been with you for so many years. You know I love you. You know what you did. I can't do that to you. So if I overreacted, forgive me. But I was hurt. Is that an apology? This is explanation. Explaining your action. This is not apology. If you want to learn how to apologize, maybe you have to come for counseling. And let's teach you what it means to apologize and how to apologize. Finally, let me encourage women. Before you act disrespectful to your husband, be careful you don't spread negative news about what you are going to apologize for around. Your boss is aware, your pastor is aware, your parents are aware. Then you come Nicodemously to say sorry to your husband. What about them? The things you told them about your husband. Respect your husband. It is by force. If you think you cannot respect your husband, forget about marriage. Stay in your father's house. Stay in your father's house. But if you cross and you come to the marital home, a single room, and you agree to marry, agree to a man to marry you into a single room. Learn to respect the orders of a man who is in charge of a single room. Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we have closed. Do you have a question?
Good evening, my boss.
Good evening.
Please hope you are good.
Yes, I am.
I just love the message you've put across, and I just let it just come up to say thank you for your wonderful advice. And then the last time too, if you quite remember, I brought some case on board. I think some divorce something, and you advised me to go for the divorce certificate or network.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Network problem.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they were able to give me, although it took some time before, but they gave it to me. I think that just last week that I was able to get it. And I said thank you for the advice on that, because to me, I didn't see any need for that. I'm grateful for the advice. Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to say thank you to me. Thank you too for listening to me. At least somebody have listened to me and have acted, and he's saying the results has meant something better to him. I know most people don't know what when you divorce, you need to go for divorce certificate. Otherwise, you can't marry again. That'll be another lecture for another day. Good night. May I remind all of you that this month is my birthday. I was born from on the 1st to the 30th of April.
Hey.
So bring me my birthday presents. Don't act as if you have forgotten my birthday. Mind you, my wife is 27th April. My PA is 16th April. My second PA is 21st April. My daughter is 1st April. My daughter is 13th April. So I am an April breed, surrounded by April bonds.
Yes, this powerful.
So there are people that I'm watching them. If I don't get $10,000 from them, when I see them, I'll close one eye, especially. She knows herself. I'll close one eye on her. And when I come to the show, I'll just be mentioning her name, meaning on first Kebiambai. But thank you for coming. I thank God for the gift of life. I thank God for the strength. Hey, who is? I'm fourth. Oh, that's good. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. That's good. Thank you for being part of our show today. Tomorrow, God willing, we'll come back 7 p.m. sharp. We are continuing with the next level. Is it by force to respect your husband? And is it by force to love your wife? Let's come and learn. Good night. You can call me direct on 0277 609 644. 0277 609 644. Please. Makwe ginger honey chips and MSP 30 for menstrual blood, painful menstruation. Call me right now and I'll give you contact to the UK, Chamford, Palms Supermarket, Palms African Shop, Palms African Shop. All African products, you find it there. You can walk there and order online as well. But once you get ready for me on Sunday, I wish you all the best. Once again, I don't take you for granted for coming to share your opinions and listening to me. Rich wife, thank you for being here. Abna, thank you for being here. And for the rest of you who I'm seeing for the first time, follow me right now. So when I come, you have a notification. Same on YouTube. Thank you. Same on Facebook. Thank you. I love you all. But remember, God loves you more. If there's anything you don't understand, come and ask me so you can spread the good news. Respect to a husband is by force. Good night.
Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya wana fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.